Hey guys, what's going on? It's Salvage here, and today we're going to be talking about Marvel Spider-Man 2, and is Brian Intihar teasing us about the current development of the game. Now, Brian Intihar currently tweeted out that he was finishing the first draft of a specific game that they're working on, and no one knows what it is, but he's incredibly nervous to turn it in. Now, if we're going to be looking at his current tweets, the most current tweet that he had before that was him tweeting out the lead writer for Marvel Spider-Man 1 and saying, oh, he's coming back to work very, very soon. John is coming back. And then 3 days later, the lead writer is already back, and now they're finishing the first draft of something. I personally believe that they are working on a sequel for Marvel Spider-Man 1, and honestly, it makes the most sense. When you look at it, it was the fastest selling superhero game in a decade. So was Arkham Asylum. Arkham Asylum was one of the best selling superhero games ever, right? And then what happened to it? 2 years later, it got a sequel. If Spider-Man's going to keep following that trend, it's probably going to get a game very, very soon. And if my I guess prediction is right, another 2 years would be where we're going to be getting it, 2021, which would be 3 years after the launch of the first game, which would make sense because it took 3 years to make the first game. So, honestly, all of this is kind of just all tying together. We already know what some of the plot would be for the next game. It's going to be dealing with the symbiote. It's going to be dealing with Miles and him becoming Spider-Man and him taking on the responsibility of Spider-Man. We're also going to be seeing something with Mary Jane and Peter Parker in terms of their relationship and how Mary Jane might be going to a war-torn country. There's a lot going on here, and we can see more villains. We can see new villains. We can see just so much stuff, and I am very excited because this is what has been happening in superhero gaming for a while. A good game comes out, a sequel comes out like 2 years later, and I'm very excited because I think that the sequel can easily outperform and easily outdo the original game. I think that the first game, in many ways, had so much room for improvement that the sequel is going to not only improve upon that, but also completely change the superhero gaming landscape. I believe that, the first game kind of did that and made developers kind of aware of what these superheroes can do besides Batman in these games, So I really think that that kind of gave a lot of other developers confidence in superhero games, but I also believe that it's going to help companies see the potential gain in superheroes and like, holy shit, this can make money if it's done good and by a passionate team. Wow, what a shocker. Overall, from a business standpoint for Sony, this makes the most sense. Greenlight Marvel Spider-Man 2, and then, of course, have it be ready before the PS5 is launched, and then you can have the Marvel Spider-Man 2 as a launch title to promote PlayStation 5, which would be the smartest thing ever by Sony. Let's just be honest here. If Marvel Spider-Man 2, one of the fastest selling games on PlayStation 4 for the exclusivity thing, one of the fastest selling superhero games in a decade, imagine that being an exclusivity launch title. That is going to sell massively. Sony knows what they're doing here, and honestly, I'm very excited for this, and I cannot wait for it. I know a lot of people are like, oh, but I can't buy it. Yeah, it kind of sucks, but you got a few years to just save up. Just save up, because this game seems like it's going to be happening. If I'm going to have to put any prediction on it, it's going to be 2020, 2021. Like I said in my other Marvel Spider-Man 2 video, one of the first ones I talked about for like the topic videos, like Marvel Spider-Man 2, I was like, this is going to be happening late 2020 or early 2021. And I'm standing by that. I really think that that could happen. So tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Do you guys think that this is going to be a PlayStation 5 exclusive? What do you guys think about this entire ordeal? Do you guys think that this is going to be like the best game ever? Tell me in the comments below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe for more Marvel Spider-Man 2 videos in the future. And I will see you guys in my video later today. Peace out.